beautiful vlog watchers. I am on step 24, I create. So today is step 24, I create. And something very cool happened yesterday, I guess you could say. Yesterday, while I was on my way to my sit spot, my kitten's acting wild, y'all. Yesterday, while I was on my way to my sit spot, I had this idea in my head. What are you going to do if it rains? And it made me think, it hasn't rained since I started this. Of course, we're in a drought. They say, bad times are coming. But, yeah, so it hasn't been raining, and I feel fortunate, but at the same time, we need the rain. So I feel fortunate that the rain did come. But yeah, yesterday I felt, what are you going to do if it rains? And I thought to myself, well, I'll just shoot my vlog on the inside. I don't really go out in the rain that often. Sometimes I do. There's been times whenever I've felt in my spirit that go out and dance in the rain. And honey, I did it. So, yeah. My eyes are a little bit swollen because yesterday was a really tough day for me. I encountered some problems. Some problems that, I should have handled better. And that's the hard part, is to not beat yourself up. Like, I forgive the people, they did, I forgive who was interacting with me. She didn't know what she was doing. I mean, she just doesn't understand. It's difficult for me because I haven't had a chance to go see my grandmother in a week, and I really wanted to go see my grandmother yesterday, and no one else wants to go see my grandmother. No one else cares about my grandmother. They don't think about what it must feel to be an old lady in a home like that, and no one visiting for a week. It probably crushes her, and it crushes my heart to think about it. I stayed home for a week so that I could clean up my house and get things done around here. But I really wanted to show up for her this week, and I'm going today. There's nobody's going to stop me. Yeah, I was really crushed yesterday. I was crushed. I was mad at me for thinking that, somebody would want to support me in supporting someone else. And I'm mad at me for thinking that, I don't know. I know what I did wrong. And it wasn't just that. I should have remained cool. I should have remained cool and calm. I did blow up. And for that, I don't know if I can forgive me. This is hard. Like, how do you love yourself when you don't like yourself? It's really hard. My bell's over there squeaking. But I got up this morning and I did my meditations, and that helped me a whole lot. It let me know, I've got to keep going. I've got to keep trying, even if people don't see or understand why I do what I do. It's not about them. It's not about them. So, oh gosh, even though I'm falling apart, and today's step 24, so you've got to know where your feelings belong. In the step 20s, our feels come online. So at step 20, we protect our feelings. At step 21, we feel our heart. At step 22, we sort out our feelings. At step 23, we realize which feelings align with our beliefs and which ones do not align with our beliefs. So at step 24, this is where we figure out which feelings belong and which feelings do not belong. And me feeling inadequate does not belong. There's a lot of people in my life that would stand up and say, you should feel inadequate. You are. Yesterday, that was one of the things that was used to attack me. Hello, kitty. That's funny, I said attack me and she attacked the camera. Oh my goodness, she's a mess. But that was one of the things used to attack me yesterday, was that I'm inadequate, and I've always been inadequate, and I will always be inadequate. But I realized yesterday in analyzing this stuff, the true reason why I don't have a job is not because I'll be a bad worker, or because I can't emotionally handle it, which I really can't, but it's because for me it feels like I can have relationship or I can have a job. Like, I can't have both, because for me, if I do get a job, I will put 110 into it. I can't not. I'll put my all into it. I'll be the best damn worker you've ever seen. There's no doubt about that. I'll come home and I'll be tired and I won't want to talk to nobody. I won't want to hear nothing. I won't want to be a part of any of it. I'll be like, F off, get away from me. And that's the part that I can't stand. I can't stand not maintaining relationship. And if I can't do both, I don't want to do both. But I might have to find a way. I might have to just sacrifice relationship. Honestly, yesterday I was feeling like, okay, so you don't have a job, so you feel guilty that you can't afford gas to go see your grandmother. You feel guilty that you can't afford the hottest, coolest things for your daughters. But yeah, I realized that, I say I don't have a job because I want to maintain relationships, but I'm pretty crappy at that, apparently. I'm unable to do that. This is heartbreaking stuff, y'all. So I think I might just try to go get a job and F relationships, It's not like people actually care about me anyway. It's not like my kids are going to take care of me whenever I'm older. They're not going to come see me in a home. They made that clear. So, I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm spiraling. I'm falling apart. Doing my meditations helped a lot this morning. Sucks that it's raining. I hope that it stops soon. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Oh, hello, step 24 flip side. Okay, after a morning of emotional breakdown and doing everything that I can to avoid the emotional breakthrough, oh my goodness, I finally set my butt down and did the step 24 lesson. And honestly, I did avoid it this morning because, it's later in the afternoon now, but because I knew that it would help, and because sometimes, guys, we get so down on ourselves. We get so low that we don't want to come up. We don't want to listen to the things that would help us come up. And the things that help us rise sound stupid. And it's tough. It's really tough. It's not easy. I keep feeling like I'm supposed to maintain my emotional excellence in order to have the manifestation, the life, the things that I say that I want. I need to maintain my emotional excellence, and I am not doing that. And while I'm not doing that, and it doesn't help me, I need to be a better help to me. I need to tell myself that it's okay to get low sometimes. I need to allow that and allow that to be okay. I do like that I'm doing this process as I have this emotional breakdown, because it helps me, because actually today, step 24, I create, is all about where your feelings belong. And I think that I touched on that on the flip side. And it really does help me to focus on, do I belong feeling sad? Do I belong feeling mad? Do I belong feeling miserable in my day-to-day life? Is that where I belong? And the answer is just no. And if the answer is no, then okay. I do have a valid reason for feeling sad, mad, and miserable right now, but that doesn't mean that I belong staying there, if that makes sense. So it's like today's a balancing day too. So we're balancing where your feelings belong and where your feelings are. Allowing your feelings to be where they are and understanding where your feelings belong, where you belong reaching towards, where you belong moving towards. So yeah, it's not an easy day, but I do expect myself to get back up and to I allow my bad morning. I allow that. It's beautiful. I might learn a lesson from it before the day's end, but I open to reaching for higher. I open to belonging happy, belonging with better feelings. So I'm going to open up to that. Not necessarily reach for joy or abundance today. That could be another day, but I'm open to getting there. So that's the important part today. I'm not going to focus too much on the sad things. I focused enough on them this morning. They got all the attention that they need or deserve. So hopefully I can move on from here. And yeah, guys, it's not always easy. It's not. Do you find it easy to open up to solutions when you're in the midst of feeling how real your problems are? What makes it easy for you? Do you have any tips that you could give us in the comments? I would love to hear them. And do you reach for higher? Do you open up to a higher way of living and being? Can you open up to believing the impossible? How far can you go with your openness? So yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. So grateful to have you. Whew, it's not an easy process, and nobody said it would be easy, but I do think it's going to be worth it. I do believe that. So thank you for being here, and much love to you. Much love and blessings. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on step 25.